Hello, everyone. I'm Mark.
And I am Rob.
And welcome to Mark and Rob's Sports Showdown, one of the best and hottest sports talk shows on YouTube. Guess what, Rob? We need subscribers. We're trying to get to
Yes, we
1,000.
do.
So please hit that subscribe button if you like us. If you don't, why don't you? We're trying.
Yeah.
Hit that notification bell if you do. And it's free. No credit check, no credit card. That's it. Just got to hit that button. If you like this video, hit the like.
Uninsulted.
If you want to make non-insulting, intelligent comments, please do so. Anyways, hey, our live show is Monday Eastern time from 7 to 8. Rob, I have a theory, and I could be wrong, but my first theory is, and stop me if I'm wrong on this part, the WNBA players and coaches know basketball. Is that fair?
That's a fair assessment.
And they would be a good judge of talent, right?
That also is true. Should be.
So my theory is, because I believe Clark is extremely talented, I don't think she's the best player in the league. I think she will be 3 or 4 years from now. I think deep down they know how talented she is because she's a unique talent in the fact that she can score and pass both very well, which is unusual.
Mm-hmm.
And even though her defense is limited, she's improving in that area, and she's an excellent rebounder for a guard. That's a pretty good resume.
Right.
So my theory is they know how good she can become, but they don't want to say it because she's already getting too much credit and too much publicity, which I agree with. And I think anybody who's sane agrees with that. And I think like the great players like Breanna Stewart, AJ Wilson, Diana Taurasi, they're also worried that she's going to end up better than them, and they're concerned about their legacy. And that's one theory I have. Go ahead, Rob. Respond to that.
I kind of agree with that, but with the players, I don't know if they're worried about that because right now they're at their peak, and like you said, I don't know how.
Oh, Diana Taurasi is.
No, yeah, Taurasi, yeah,
she's jealous and intimidated by her.
She's 2,000 years old, so.
Right.
But
dinosaur.
But the other ones, I mean, I think with Wilson and Stewart, they know they're going to already make their mark in the game, and with Clark, eventually, yes, she's going to be a great player. But I don't know if they're too much worried about that. Would bother them too much that she might come and pass them. I don't know about that.
I don't know that she didn't go to University of Connecticut, and Breanna Stewart said in an interview, and two things that she's in an interview. One, she said when she was asked for the 5 greatest players of all time, she put herself in there. So she's already concerned about her legacy and thinks she's one of the 5 greatest of all time. Mm-hmm. And also when she asked was Clark, was she a great player? Just a great player, not the greatest, not one of the GOATs, not the GOAT. She couldn't even say that, yes, without a championship. She's not even considered like one of the top 100, which is all one of the greatest is. So I think she is. I don't know about AJ Wilson. She has a different take. Her take had to do with race. Yeah. She never said anything about Clark's abilities or anything like that, or answered any questions about that. But the point is Rob, you've seen the defenses against her, and this is not Clark's super fans' imagination. Rebecca Lobo said she went back and looked at film of all the incoming rookies, and she said there's no way anyone got guarded as closely as Clark. More double teams, more triple teams, more attention, more game plans schemed after her. Anything. Right. Maybe not the most in WNBA history, but the most that she could see for a rookie. And I think you can argue the most for anybody in the league. So yeah, there's no one else is getting. They've shown with off ball screens and stuff like that 57 times double teamed, and more than other teams. They've shown different statistics. They say she's double team and triple team more than anybody else. And so there's a reason they're doing that. It's not because she's overrated. If she was overrated, why would you do that? Just put one guard on her and not worry about it for the rest of the game. Go double team the other guard.
Right. The haters are the people who won't say it. They're saying that she's overrated. And your point is well taken. It's true. If she was so overrated, why are they double teaming her? And why are they putting when like you said, when she comes against the teams, who's the focus on? They're not focusing on Boston. They're not focusing on Mitchell. They're focusing on Clark to stop Clark. And if she was so overrated, then you wouldn't even worry about her. So
if she sucks, Rob, then 11 coaches should be fired. Right. Having the game plan after her, because that's what they do. And look at this. Their shooting guard, Mitchell, can create her own shot. She's a good scorer. She's an all-star. She averaged 18 points last year. She's averaging, I think, 16 this year. She's getting the second best defender, and she's an all-star.
Right.
You would think if Clark is just an average player or, nothing special, they would stick the best defender on Mitchell, who's a threat. It's not like Mitchell is scores 4 points a game and wasn't an all-star. So they're not even sticking the best defender on last year's all-star who averaged 18 points a game. They're sticking her on Clark. So please stop telling me that she's overrated. Otherwise, they wouldn't be sticking the best defender on her. Also,
she's definitely underrated. That's the whole thing. And it's a weird thing. They won't. And it's okay. You don't give her props yet because it's still early in the season. It's still early in her career. You don't want to give her props. And like you said, nobody can predict things. But at least get some. I mean, you can't. If you look at using your eyes or using what the coaches and players, though they're not saying it out loud, you can see with your own eyes. Like, I mean, why are they double teaming her? She must be pretty good.
Well, I mean, the players know is what I'm saying. And if she wasn't, they would say to the coach, "No, we got to shut down Mitchell. She got 22 on us last time." But they didn't. Right. She gets the best defender every time, except for the game last time she played against Carter. That's just because Witherspoon didn't want Carter to give another cheap shot to Clark.
Right.
That's the only time she needed the best defender was the second time they played against the Chicago Sky, and that was only because she didn't want a fight to take place.
Well, we'll see Sunday. They play Sunday in Chicago, so.
Okay. Well, and Rob, I think that if they want, if you look at everything that's taken place so far, it makes it hard to judge Clark's talent because she has not got the normal amount of defense against her. AJ Wilson doesn't get double teamed like her. You can judge her talent. One YouTuber, now, he was not a 15-year-old teenager. He was a 60-year-old black man who knew basketball. Mm. And he said he thought Clark was the best player in the league, period. And he's not crazy, but it is a crazy take. But the rest of his takes were not crazy. You listen to him talk, and I go, "Hey, he knows basketball."
Right.
But he's wrong. But what he's saying is she has the most. What I think I agree with is she has the most potential to be the best player.
Potential, right? Exactly.
She will be the best player in the league in 3 or 4 years, which is what they're worried about, and because she'll get even more attention than she does now, which is why they're trying to shut her down. And I understand that, and I understand the jealousy, and we've covered that in other videos. But that's what I think. I think they darn well know how good she is, and that's why she's getting so much attention. It makes no sense otherwise.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know what this overrated thing comes from.
I just read in comments she's playing like crap. She's mediocre. I just read the comments yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, what are you watching? She's not that good.
With turnovers.
Oh yeah.
That's my take. I'm sticking to it.
All right.
And so all those that say like she sucks and mediocre, stop it. You sound ridiculous. You're a moron. Mm-hmm. There's no way that's happening. And the coaches and the players wouldn't put all the defense against her. And we'll see how good she is when things become normal. By the way, I think that's a detriment to the Fever too. Unfortunately, not only is Clark getting the other players' best effort, the team, Indiana Fever, is getting the other team's best effort because they don't want Clark to succeed and they don't want Indiana Fever to win because the headline will be Clark leads Indiana Fever to another win.
Right.
So it's like they're defending Super Bowl champs. They get
exactly. They're like the number one. The Aces were the team that won the championship. I don't think they get up. I don't think they get up. Shot. Most teams have the Fever circled on their calendar, like when they're going to play them. So they're going to be up for that game just for that reason because Clark is on the team.
And I'll admit, I have no idea where to rank Clark in terms of in the league right now. I'd say she's somewhere in between 5th and 15th, but it's impossible to say because she hasn't had the same amount of defense as everybody else. And that's my other theory behind all this. So when you talk about the Olympic team, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I know she's better than Taurasi right now.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
definitely. All right.
And that's our take. Let us know what you think. Whether you think she's overrated. I know a hater's going to say she's overrated because go ahead and make the comment. I'll listen to it. Whatever. I don't think so. Look, she's overrated by her super fans. We call Clarksies. I get that. Most of them are new to basketball or they're 12 years old. All right. Calling her the GOAT. Obviously, she's not the GOAT. She could be the GOAT of college. but she's not the GOAT in the WNBA. You're not the GOAT in the WNBA till you're like 10 years in at least. Even Brianna Stewart and AJ Wilson's aren't GOATs yet, okay? They need a few more years before you can start even making that argument for them. So we realize that. And even if Clark becomes the best player in the league, that doesn't make her the GOAT either. She's got to do what Michael Jordan did, okay? He was the best player in the league before he started winning championships. And then he won a bunch of championships, and he was a great offensive, defensive player. So everybody pretty much that knows basketball knows he was the best player of all time in the WNBA, except for LeBron fans. Okay.
Right.
Anyways. All right. So anyways, that's my take anyways. But you can let me know if you disagree. I don't know. It seems like a reasonable, logical conclusion, but I could be wrong. Guess what? We got a live show Mondays, Eastern time, 7 to 8. If you haven't subscribed to yet, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell at the same time. Get notified over your next videos. And if you like this video, hit the like button. And anything else you want to say, Rob?
Right.
Besides
nope,
making intelligent, non-insulting comments. Bye.